It looks like he's good.
All right, we're all set.
I'd like to point out that Grizz has kind of just spilt the beans. It sounds like he's played a lot on this platform, so this will be interesting.
That's why I invited him.
Yep, so Fake Out is pretty much the only thing faster than a Tapu Koko.
He's
So we'll see what he swaps into to take the damage. No, leaves it in, which is really ballsy. Maybe he was expecting to be faster for some reason, but that was a ballsy keep in. So he's going to go to the Zatu Psychic typing. The return's a great pick there, actually. But Zatu can actually be a pretty nice wall, so you see how well it took it. Um, and Zatu with the flying type can probably force it out. Yep, here comes Rotom, and Rotom, nice hit on the crit. Rotom,
Crit.
oh, and the special defense. Rotom can carry Lightning Bolt here, or Volt Switch, which is probably why he went to it. Or Thunderbolt, not Lightning Bolt. It's not magic. So we're probably going to see, I would guess, maybe a swap to Zygarde. The problem is Zygarde is more defensive than specially defensive in most cases. So, but no, he goes for the double swap into the Ferrothorn, and wow, the Zatu just stays. Really ballsy move there. Just kind of, in my opinion, expecting potentially a Volt Switch, but it didn't come. So the Gyro Ball, and not going to do a whole lot here, but the Zatu can just roost again. The Ferrothorn has an opportunity to maybe throw a Leech Seed out there to maybe force him out. We'll see what he does. No, just hits the Gyro Ball again. But as you can see, this physically defensive Zatu with the Rocky Helmet is good enough. And the Ferrothorn's just going to die here to the Rocky Helmet. So Zatu doing some heavy lifting. And by the way, that was Oops, I'm a Betty's last pick in the draft, this Zatu here. So getting a lot of value out of it. Here comes Victini, and in this case, you can expect fire or electric moves, kind of similar to the Heat Rotom, maybe some psychic moves. So you could probably consider going to Zygarde as well here. You're gonna get outsped, so we may see Oops, I'm a Baddie just let this bird die here, and yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
U-turn.
Yeah. So the bird is down. However, the U-turn will now proc, and he'll have to decide who to send out. Goes with the low punny for the fake out. So I think that's what Oops, I'm a Baddie is going to plan for. Goes to the Blastoise, which this isn't his Mega, so we'll see what he's packing on it. Um, and maybe he'll go ahead and get a Rain Dance going. He could also just go for some big damage. Goes with Liquidation, which is a move I'm honestly not very familiar with. Look almost like it could have been physical there. Let's take a look. 15 out of 16 through the Liquidation. Toxie on the Klefki. The drowsiness from the yawn will force the Klefki out. Klefki with the Prankster, but does not have anything like Heal Bell or any sort of self-cleansing, and Drowsy is not actually a status effect. Um, so this will be a guaranteed swap here, and I'll be interested to see if Oops, I'm a Baddie decides to also swap here and try to, maybe get ahead of the next one. Like, maybe we see Doomsday here go to Clefable.
I think Clefable for sure.
Yeah.
That's the choice. Ooh,
Oh,
substitute.
very interesting. And now it's asleep. So this is where things get rough. It makes you wonder. Clefable probably has aromatherapy. That would make a lot more sense here. Um, if the Clefable is running the Heal Bell aromatherapy move. Yeah, so there's the Clefable.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is a physical Blastoise, which is kind of interesting. I guess the Z move coming in on the Blastoise into the Hyper, but it doesn't kill, which is actually really tough because Clefable usually has Moonlight. So we'll see what happens. Spins off the rocks. There's Soft Boiled, just as good, actually better. Toxic will take Blastoise. And here's where he's going to have to... He goes for the Zard. There's no rocks out there. This is going to be his guaranteed Mega Evolution here. But Clefable can Moonblast into this Zard, which... It's a Firemon, so actually it won't be very effective on the Fairy move. This is not Mega Charizard X, as I just
Could
remind
have
myself.
Thunderbolt.
This is why. That's a
Could
great
have
point.
Thunderbolt.
Great point. It could have Thunderbolt. Clefable's a very common Bolt Beamer. But yeah, so he does have to change. This is where we'll see what moves he's going to do. Will he go with Fly? No, goes with Overheat, and it kills anyway. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so now with the Sunlight out, he halved his special attack, which is kind of, got a -1 on the special attack, which is kind of rough.
He'll just swap.
Yeah, it's just like here you kind of wanted to
Mm-hmm.
get something going, but Ferrothorn's gone, so that's good. Ooh, a crit on the U-turn is really rough. That Zygarde did not take that well. So that kind of makes me think that the Zygarde is not built in a way. But there it is. Great swap. Getting out before the Stealth Rocks are back out. And now you got this matchup again where, yeah, you can just press stab moves. They're all powered up in the sun. Knockoff does not work against Charizard, so not sure what that was about. Clearly just does not have Thunderbolt. And this will just kill right here. So he's going to get the fresh swap probably into the Victini or the Lopunny. Lopunny will get the fake out, but the Victini is I believe faster than Godzilla here, so we may see a swap to Zygarde to try to absorb the electric move. That is one option. And keep in mind that Tapu Koko is still sitting back there. I guess the problem with pulling out Zard here is, yeah, he chooses not to, because you're going to lose half your HP coming back in. So he just tries to go for the clean swap. Still a tough call, though. I got to admit. How do you deal with Victini here? Because I don't think that. Well, we'll have to see. Hidden Power Ice is a possibility on Victini, so that's kind of what I'm expecting. Great play with the Iron Head. Great against all three Pokemon that were left to kill, and so that was perfect. Love the shiny Chiron Black. Lopunny going to come in for the fake out. I don't think you're necessary. Based on how the Zygarde took the U-turn, my guess is that it may not be the fully defensive one. And takes the high jump kick instead of the fake out.
I think that was the right move. I think that was the right move to protect from the swap.
Yeah, big thing there. And there's Extreme Speed with a crit. Oh, gets down the Lopunny. Huge attacks there. So right here, we got to see, can Victini punch through this thing without super effective moves? Because, this Extreme Speed doing good damage there. Zen Headbutt not going to do enough. There's going to be another Extreme Speed here to put him down to 5%. This will kill right here, but Tapu Koko is coming in, and if it's Scarfed, or it's definitely faster, it's going to kill this Victini right here and take this match. There's the Thunderbolt, kills the Victini, and that will do it. What a fast and great match. Oops, I'm a baddie, taking it home.